and I just decided against
Leroy,
it.
I think last night onboarding session, I think because it was we started Peak Capital Bootcamp, I think we didn't have that one. But I think if you go to Education Center, we have the onboarding class recorded that you can actually watch. So if you can search in Education Center onboarding, so you're gonna have that. But because I think in that time it kind of overlapped, Carlos is doing it, overlapped with the Peak Capital Bootcamp, which we started, by the way, guys, on Peak Capital Bootcamp. And before everybody goes, I actually wanted to show you our best funded account trader. One of the traders that we have is, look, I want to show you his P&L. And this is trader 248. He's almost finishing, and he's doing an amazing job. Like, he didn't trade for about a few weeks, and then he started trading. You see my screen, guys? So he's it's just unbelievable. This person is trading very, very nice. Very, very nice. I'm very proud of him, and I can't wait until I write him a big check. So he actually didn't trade for, I think, a few weeks, but he started early November, and then look at this chart, and it's going really, 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 really well. And he had some heavy losses at the open. So in the first few days, it really bounced back, and it's amazing. So his account is now almost $40,000. So this is a really, really nice Trader 248, which is a part of the $50,000 funded account. This is what we want to get. This is what we want you to get. And the key to this guy, this kind of performance, is having a trade book. The key is having a trade book. So when you're actually trading only trade books, so your equity curve, this is one of our traders, Askar. He sent us after the big boot camp. He said that, these are the trades that I did only based on my trade book that I had, and this is my equity curve. And this is the all trades, like a random trade that you take when you have no edge and no trade book. That's the kind of inconsistent result that you're getting. So the whole point of consistency in trading comes from the fact that you should have trade books with a very clear entries and exits and the rules, and just stick to them. If you don't stick to them, this is the equity curve that you get, the inconsistent result. But if you only stick to those that you have, like this one, actually tag them, that's where you're getting. All right, so I'm gonna sell all of my options on Tesla, on NVIDIA, sorry, 145. And we're gonna slowly hand it over to Paris and Avi. How are you guys doing?
Hey, Andrew, all good. How are you?
Andrew.
I'm sure Andrew.
Hey, Brian.
What are you?
Sure they both had a good day.
Yeah.
Not really.
All right.
No.
Yeah.
That's not that.
Okay.
Boy, Paris, you had a really nice short on PLTR. What happened? Did you blow it up?
Yeah, I traded NVIDIA along with you and tried to take a reversal, and I gave it all back.
All right, I'm sorry, man. Well, I'll hand it over to you guys. I got out of my NVIDIA position completely, guys. So I'm all out of NVIDIA position. So I'm not long NVIDIA anymore. I hand it over to two of our best traders, Avi and Paris, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Take it easy, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. So, Paris, you got into something and then gave it away, huh?
Yeah, I had a really good short on PLTR, but gave back on AMD and NVIDIA. So I'm red on the day for now.
Fair enough. Those.
Yeah, so that's... and the thing is, I am not good with reversals, and I missed the boat on the NVIDIA short all the way down, and trying to capture a reversal, it just did not give me that thing. And the problem with reversals is it's not going to happen like a breakout trade, right? You have to wait for the stock to absorb all the selling pressure because you're going against the trend. And it's not that quick. It's not that easy to get into reversals. And that's something that as a trader, you want to understand what you're good at and what you're not, and trade accordingly.
Yeah, reversals are not typically momentum kind of trades like breakouts are
Yeah.
or continuations. They're very different behavior. And I find with reversals, when you have a criteria and you get into it, holding them is tricky. I find that they really are difficult to hold because they mess around with you. They're basically going back to where they came from, and it gets choppy along the way. So you got to have that
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
resilience to hold those things up to your target. But definitely worth it because the risk to reward on reversals is amazing. When you get it going, it's brilliant. So good stuff.
So I am doing what I'm good at right now, and I'm short Nvidia. Uh, and I'm short Nvidia for the low of the day. I'm trying to take the trend. I don't think the selling is done yet. So
Mhm.
so let's see if it goes to 140 today. I think 140 is possible. I'm short from 142.
All right. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything dumped. What a fun day that was. I got just one trade today, and that was enough for me. So grateful for that. Got into Meta.
Yeah, you took a really, really good meta trade, man. I think meta is the one that you should call yourself like your girlfriend. She's always loyal to you.
My girlfriend. So we both got girlfriends now. You got Tesla, I got Meta.
Yeah. I didn't uh I didn't trade Tesla today, but yeah.
Oh gosh, what are we getting into with stocks, huh? Yeah, fun. You know what? I honestly I saw so many opportunities all day today from the open for scalping opportunities. You had Apple, you had Nvidia, all the ORB stuff, and then even for the slower stuff that I like to trade later on. I mean, Meta is just the one I took, but AMD provided two opportunities, Amazon, and even Microsoft to a certain extent. But there was really good
Hmm.
stuff. I can show you guys here on Meta. I basically took this reverse ABCD. I had this level here, 627.26. It broke out and retested it almost precisely. And on the new low is where I entered, somewhere in this area. And this trailed the price down until it made a new 5-minute high here, and that was the exit. If I held on, yeah, it would have been great. But the trade book says this is the exit. So that's when you got to exit, which it hurts because 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later, it would have been double the PNL. But you got to stick to your trade book. But anyways, excellent setup and it worked out just fine. That's one. And I could show you a couple other opportunities here that I saw that I didn't take. But I see here on AMD, it comes down here, reverse ABCD pattern, this reverse hammer at the level. And then the new low is the entry with the stop loss just above the level, and you're in this going down. And then on the other side of it, it made this big hammer after a little bit of indecision, a small candle. On the new high would have been the entry, stop loss right below it, and you're in this going long. So I mean, these are just opportunities I've seen in the last 30 minutes. But I think there's a lot going on in this market. It was fun, really. But sitting there for the first 30 minutes or so and not trading ORBs or momentum, that was hard because everything moved. A lot of things moved really well. But again, it's the market. Always provides every single day. So good fun.
Yeah, and I am thinking so Nvidia, I'm getting out, guys. I'm getting out at break even. It's it's just
Mhm.
the way that the stock is so extended right now. I don't want to give a more room for it to go against me.
Yeah.
So now it's trying to come up.
This is where I would begin to think about a reversal on Nvidia, a double bottom maybe coming together.
Yeah,
Again, on a
yeah,
5-minute chart, it takes a while. But
yeah, I agree.
mhm. That too, if there's a level down there, if you have something, the 140 area, yeah, there are levels down there. This was a huge day. See, I find a level right about there. You can see that resistance, very firm resistance, about 142. That might turn into support. Interesting place. So there's an opportunity here. This will be interesting. Yeah, that was fun this morning trading with my mentees again. And it's like 40 people, but everyone has a different trading style. And so we're looking at everyone's talking about 20 different things on the same setup, on the same candlestick chart. You can see 20 different things when you have 20 different perspectives. And the whole point I'm trying to make here is that really you got to trade it your way, what makes sense to you. So that's interesting, being in a community or in a group and working through everyone's trades and paying attention. You really find there are a million ways to do things, And if it doesn't make sense to you, you don't have to trade that way, trade the other way. It works just fine.
I think Nvidia is trying to absorb everything. 142.
Just sitting there for now.
I think it's a
As my
long
setup
now.
goes, yeah, I was just gonna say this is where I would get long on the new 5-minute high. This looks like a good double bottom with the second one higher than the first at the level. You enter now, stop loss below the double bottom, and you're in it. It's pretty much the setup I would take. It's almost a good one. Anyways, I'm not trading anymore, guys, just to let you know. But if I see something, I'll let you know. That was fun, huh? 10 o'clock,
Sellers are
everything's
just at its.
packed.
Yeah, they're not done yet. The sellers. They
Still
keep
in that
selling.
area. And Meta as well, guys. This is the one I got into earlier, but the 616, 617 area, it's back there again. So it likely will provide an opportunity from here, long or short. For now, though, this is where I would keep an eye on it. Yeah, I have Apple as well. Apple's interesting. Look at that. Pushing down right now, coming out of the was a mover today, huh? See that opening range and then a breakout of the opening range. Bit of a retest in the area. Could have shorted this. Another opportunity to short about 10:30. Now I don't know what it wants. It looks like it had a lot of fun already. If you look at the last 15, 20 minutes, it's in one little area, right? At around 350. So it's gonna be there for a while. So wait for it to, if I was gonna trade it, wait for it to get out of this area, make a decision on direction, and then look at it. And it may not even exit the area. It may just get stuck there all day. So it's important to watch the price action.
Nvidia is a pain in the ass right now. It's trying to pop up now. So 141 was a buyer previously. I wanted to drop from the 141 buyer. It seems to bounce from 141 again.
Yeah. This is an interesting level. When it does go away from this area, I think it will go fast. Once it exits. Daria's my trading journal is my X account. I basically post my trades up there pretty much every day. And that's it. I don't use any more trading journal software and stuff that I used to. So it's all up there. But, I recommend using a lot of those softwares, a lot of statistics and things, they were very helpful for me for many years. So I definitely recommend using them. What do we have? Hey, I look at the 5-minute chart. I'm not as fast as Paras, man. 1-minute chart and the tape and all that. My goodness, like my brain doesn't work that fast. I like to do it slowly, nice and slow. Makes it easy. I'm in the money options for my style trading is better because basically, to put it very simply, once you're in the money, you're working with intrinsic value of the options. Compared to when you're out of the money, you still have to work with the extrinsic value as well. So, I mean, it's not a precise thing, but basically, when you're in the money, the options contract more closely mimics the stock, the underlying. That's why I'm going in the money. I don't want to deal with time decay and extrinsic value and all those sorts of things. So that's the only reason for it. Jonah H, you want to see a ABCD pattern? Okay. I can show you a few today if you like. Well, we got NVIDIA right here. Look at this. This is a reverse ABCD pattern. The first one, it did a second one as well. And now it's at this level around 142. But these are two pretty clean ABCD patterns right there. Meta was the other one that I got into today. Well, the one I got into. Again, very nice reverse ABCD patterns. One right there, second one right there. And then it reversed. So those are nice ABCD patterns. Very clean, very simple. Not too much to it. And you see them every day. Really one of the easiest patterns to get into when you're starting out and learning and trying to figure out what you should be doing. It's easy to work with, it's slow, it's easy to understand, you can manage risk, all that stuff. That's that focus face, guys. Look at that. You see that? See the screen? SK, the X thing. Here, I'll give you the link. Everything's in there. I put everything in one place, makes it easy. So there's a link for you. Here, I've put it here in the YouTube chat. You can find all the details in there, whatever you need. Thomas K, options instead of shares. I can tell you why, but let's see if anyone else here in the chat can guess why. Why, since anyways, I'm just watching the price action and going off of that. Why trade stock? Why trade options? You might as well just trade the stocks, right? Any questions? Any suggestions? Why? What do you guys think? There you go, Dan, RLW, SK. Yep, it's all leverage. It's efficiency, capital efficiency. So I can work with an account size that's 20% of the account size otherwise I would have to work with if I wanted to, trade Meta at $630. So yeah, it's capital efficiency. That's my whole reason for doing it. Otherwise, I'm just trading patterns, candlestick patterns, nothing unusual. I know it looks funny and it looks exotic with multiple charts and options and stuff, but it's nothing. I'm still primarily just watching the stock chart. Javier, yeah, you can get better returns on volatility if you play that game. I don't play that game. I'm not trying to take advantage of options and the Greeks and volatility and spreads. I'm not doing that intraday. That's a different world. What's going on, Paris? You still hanging in with NVIDIA?
No, I got out of NVIDIA at break even.
All right.
So
Fair enough.
nothing crazy.
It's kind of stuck in this area. To my eyes,
Yeah,
it
it's
looks more
stuck
like
around this 142 area.
Yeah. Probably be there for a while. Division V, I can't tell you anything about swing trading. One thing I can tell you, though, is don't turn a day trade into a swing trade unless you really know what you're doing. Really. It's not something I do. It's not something I've explored. It's not something I'm even interested in. But if you're going to do it, make sure you understand overnight risk and how options work overnight and all these sorts of things. Oh.
So NVIDIA seems like it wants to bounce.
Yep. That's that double bottom coming together. Now that would be my strategy. Again, take it on the new high off of the bullish candle. So that would have been an entry at about 142. And off you go. See, now I wish I was trading. Anyways. Yeah, Paris, we can practice reversals. Why not? There we go. You know, it was a
I wasn't
really hard trade.
anticipating this big of a sell-off on Nvidia.
Yeah.
It just caught me off guard. It was at the all-time high, gapped up, and yeah, that was a big sell-off.
Yeah, it's huge, man. What a massive daily candle. All day.
Yeah.
And for reversals, guys, here's a setup that I really like on AMD. It came out perfectly, made a big move down, aggressive move down, then one small candle, then this perfect long tail hammer at the level. From there, the new high is the entry, and you'd still be holding it. That's a reversal setup that I really like. And most days I'd still be trading, but today was, one trade was enough. But these setups are there all day. Like Nvidia right now,
Yeah,
the double
looking
bottom is
back-
coming through. Yeah, it's all there.
Yeah,
So
looking
many
back, I should have stopped at PLTR.
Oh, I do it the other way too. Many times I have a couple of or one big trade at the open, then I take 2 or 3 more after that till it happens. And sometimes they end up break even or it becomes 10 times as big. So, you got to gauge it.
Yeah.
There you go. That Nvidia double bottom is now working. Anyone catching that? Now I feel like I should be trading. Seriously, this is like I've seen like 3 5-figure opportunities here. Not trading. Just yesterday I had to sit and wait for an opportunity. Today it's everywhere. See, someone was asking here about Tesla. Tesla's not at a level, so for my strategy, I won't even look at it. But let's say you had a level here at 398 or something. What do you see in it? Maybe an ABCD pattern going up where the A is down here. And then after this deeper pullback with this hammer, the new high would be my entry. But again, I don't trade it this way. And more interestingly, if you had a level down in this area, 392 or so, you have this hammer, then the new high would have been the entry for the reversal. But again, you have to have a level there or something, as in that's the area you would target a reversal. So for now, I don't see anything on Tesla, as in I wouldn't touch it. I do like Apple though, going down, 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 pushing down. See Apple, big area of chop, and now ideally it moves away from that and starts becoming smooth. That would be good. Oh, we got a few guys doing the NVIDIA long. Nice. Nice. Good work, guys. Make sure you know what you're doing, though. Manage your risk. You got to know how much you're going to risk, when you're going to stop out. First and most important thing. What else we got? Motivations and affirmations. The mentorship on options and all, it's in the same link I already shared. Yeah, I'll share it with you again. Should find a way to pin this here somewhere. So it's all in there. The mentorship, the courses, webinars, everything's in there. At a time, yep. No big deal. Yeah. Jonah, I don't use Fibonacci. RSU, do you pay attention to Fibonacci patterns, retracements and stuff?
No, I do not. But I know Gary in the chat room. He uses Fibonacci very closely. He's a very good trader.
Yeah, he's always there. Yeah. Ooh, AMD now. Look at it going the other way. This options chart is so messy. But you look at the executions, basically, the short was right in this area. So that's me getting into the short, buying put contracts, holding it all the way, no exits. until this made a new 5-minute high. This made a high. This white candle made a high beyond the previous one after a big move down. So I was happy to get out of that one because it's gonna be doing a retracement and maybe the bulls will take over here. Don't know, but a new 5-minute high was the exit. And what was good is that you get to hold a full size all the way through. That's how I try and do it. And you can see right there, entry, exit, no partials along the way. That was it. That worked out. You're getting in at what, 1050 or so, out at something like 15. That's a 50% move on the instrument. It's massive. So I like that. And there's Meta as well, rejecting 620. Another one. This could be another short. V, you want a trailing stop. All right, so let's talk about Meta since it's here. The trailing stop, let's see, the entry was in this area. The stop was above the level. And it pushes down, and this big red candle closes. It's a big one. I would put the stop right above it. The next candle closes. It's a very big one. Put the stop right above it, right? And what's interesting now, this candle closes. I put the stop right above it. And I like to see wicks on these candles, ideally. Like this is a good wick, then I'm confident to put the stop right above it, the wick. So in this case, stop was right above the wick. So basically the next candle new high, and that was the exit. And that's it, trailing stop. That's the way I do it. Most people do it with moving averages. They trail a moving average. You can probably get the same result. I just do it on candlesticks. Same thing. What do we got here? See ya, Thomas K. Thanks for hanging out. C-Man, we are using DOS Trader Pro. It's pretty much most people in BBT use it. Division V, yeah, that's right. Basically, you can calculate Rs. I don't do that anymore because I'm doing a trailing exit trade management. But one way to do it that I used to do is don't enter the trade unless it offers you 3R or better. So you should know your target. And if your target's nearby, you don't take it, basically. If the target's far away off the screen, okay, then take it. Then you have the potential for a big move. And then the hard part is holding for that target, right? So again, you got to define that trade style. That's how I used to trade not long ago, but I've evolved into this style of trading now. Find anything yet, Paras?
Not yet. I'm looking multiple charts, but nothing that matches my thing.
Yeah. Market's a bit stagnant at the moment after all the fun earlier, after all the big moves earlier. Stokie 1, no, Paras uses 1-minute charts. I don't. I use 5-minute charts. Yeah, Apple nicely leaking away. Look at that. Nice and slow. Just kind of sit on it. Just let it run. Yeah, Alpha, I do find liquidity problems with options, as in you basically have a big spread to deal with. So you got to factor that in. That's part of your cost. Once you factor that into your bigger perspective of things, you're okay. Alpha, if you look at the charts here, I don't have any volume indicators. I don't know what the volume's doing. I'm really interested in the action, in the price. Where is the price and where's it going? There you go. NVIDIA now again pushing that area.
To 143 seems like.
See, every time it pushes down to 142, it makes these wicks. Buyers keep pushing it up.
Yeah.
So the buyers, there it is right now, 143. Just printed 143. There it is. Here comes a breakout, maybe. Man, I really should take this trade, but it's so tempting. Gosh, FOMO is so real, guys.
Yeah, the more you look into it, the more that you will eventually find some opportunities.
Yeah, and you know you should not be trading. I should lock this computer down right now. Yeah. Alpha, no. I mean, yes, I choose my position size, but I know I'm not going to get a good fill. I already acknowledged that before getting involved. It's just like trading anything with a bad spread. So I trade a bad spread every day just because I'm doing options. Think of it that way. Yeah, for now, I don't see much to get into right now at the moment. Most things are stuck, stagnant. Matt Overtaker, yeah. Buyers on Nvidia. Well, if you look at the candlesticks, the way I see it, the wicks down here in the same place and that are getting higher, and you can see the lows getting higher as well. That's telling me the buyers are stepping it up bit by bit. Can't tell you that they're aggressively ready to go right now, but all the indications are that the buyers are here and they're willing to buy at higher and higher prices so far. Motivation Healing, CrowdStrike. I haven't even looked at that. What's the ticker for CrowdStrike? Anyone know? I have no idea. Huh. I haven't looked at that in a long time. CRWD. Thanks, Adrian. Again, man, you guys are all trading these exotic tickers, giving me FOMO. Look, I can't even type it. See that? It's too complicated. There it is. Wow. A lot of money to be made and lost on this, huh? I mean, look at this thing. It looks like a screenshot. It's not going anywhere. It's just stuck. I would not touch this where it is right now. I mean, just looking at it for 5 seconds, just there's no way I would touch this. Not now. Maybe earlier it was good and moving, but now forget it. What else is good? Tesla really did move down from 400 already a little. I was thinking that could be a good one. If you have a level or something at 400, you see an indication, that would have been a decent one. Tough one, though. Yes, the market seems stuck. Boris, I bet on the tape you can see when the market is really active and when it's not. Basically, speed on the tape, right? Would give you that.
Yeah,
feel.
yeah.
Yeah.
But again, you just don't confuse yourself with the speed of the tape with the stock. Like Nvidia, if you look at it, the speed of the tape is pretty good, but it's just choppy. So, and you don't wanna be in that choppy price action.
Yep. Good point on that. Yeah, choppy for now. Through lunch, probably.
Yeah.
Carl, really? Trump said the EV mandate is ending. I thought he was friends with Elon Musk.
Yeah,
Or
but I
some
think
other.
Trump is also friends with the gas folks, the gasoline industry,
Oh,
oil industry.
yeah. Yes, those guys are bigger. Whoever's got bigger pockets, you go with them. Oh man. Nice. That's nice. Cool. Elon requested that from Trump. Oh, I see. You know what? Elon just wants to liquidate Tesla and go and put his money somewhere else into another yacht or something. Could be that. We don't know. We don't know what they do in the or what their agendas are really.
Yeah, but Elon is a great example where anything he touches turns into gold.
Yep, yep. Just on hype and reputation and stuff. That's plenty already
Yeah.
for him. Oh man. Mhm. I gotta say, man, Tesla's just looking more and more encouraging for that short. Should have been taken 20 minutes ago. Anyways, let's see. Yesterday was fun. I took that Tesla short from about 4:11 or so after we finished the YouTube session and closed it near the bottom of the day. That was a fun one.
Nice.
Yeah, that worked. And today I completely refused to miss out on Meta. Because yesterday, if you remember, I was so frustrated. So I didn't take
Yeah.
the long.
Yeah.
Today I'm like, that's it. Whatever direction it goes, I'm going. But no, the setup was clean. It was good. No. What is this question? Can you talk about hymns and hers held? I don't even know what that is.
HIMS.
HI. Oh, yeah. Want to look at that? Arshita, yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was a good day. Hey, believe it or not, what you saw in the realized over there was probably 20% less than what was actually unrealized. If I really closed it at the bottom of the move, well, put it this way, I had that it was unrealized a lot larger, and what I realized was 20% less. Again, the spread has its place, but I exit on a pullback. That's why. Which is painful because look at this. If I held on for the bottom, it would have been twice as big. I got half the move. Didn't even get the whole thing. Would have been amazing. But you can't get too greedy. It was a good one. Oh. Apple found some buyers, it looks like, after a bit of a move down, leaking off and then finding something here.
Nvidia is so choppy and it has a chance to go to the low of the day, but it's just the buyers keep stepping up. And I'm watching Nvidia like a hawk and I'm not able to find a trade on it.
Yeah, it's really gotten stuck in this $1 range. Huh? The buyers are there.
Yeah.
30 minutes ago, the double bottom looked okay. And now there's no way. There's no let's just chop. Arshita, yeah, that's important. Follow your rules. But in order to follow your rules, you got to have one very important prerequisite. You got to believe in those rules, and you got to have them well defined. So two prerequisites, really well defined. So you know when it's, you know what to follow and what not to follow. Make it as black and white as you can. And you got to believe in it, as in it makes sense to you. Don't use indicators that don't make sense to you. And then it makes it a lot easier to follow your rules. You still have emotional breakdowns, put it that way, but for the most part, you follow your rules, and then you'll stay in the game for a long time. That's very important. Amin, no, I don't have a daily bias on a stock. I don't do any pre-market prep at all. I just turn this thing on and there's 8 stocks on the screen and that's it. I like to watch the action at levels. And that's all it is. Harshita, that's a good question, I'd say. I mean, I've been trading 5.5, maybe 6 years now, coming up on 6, I think. And I can't say that I've completely developed my trading style because it's always a work in progress. It's always evolving. I'm always trying to get 1% better every day, always trying to see how I can improve my edge. And always evolving. So that's at least that's my mindset. So the moment I start thinking, oh, I got this, I know what I'm doing, that's when you stagnate and start making. Don't do that.
And that's where you fuck up. That's where you become, that ego comes into picture, and you feel that you are gonna make money, and then you give away everything. So being humble is a very, very important part of trading. If you are not humble, the market will humble you. So be very careful on that.
Yeah, man, that's absolutely right. The market will kick you in the butt if you don't respect it. So
yeah,
absolutely right. Yeah. Look at that. My kids are smacking on the door. They want to eat cake. Give me a moment. I'll just attend to that. Sorry about that, guys. The kids are smacking on the door. It's my parents' anniversary today, and so they want cake. Anyways.
Whose birthday is it?
It's my parents' anniversary today, and they're cutting cake soon. And my kids are like, "Come out of the office. Come have some cake. Come have some cake."
Oh, really? Happy anniversary to your mom and dad.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
You got 7 more minutes.
Yes, I do. Yeah, yes, I
But
do
happy
use
anniversary.
hotkeys. What time is it in Dubai?
It's almost 9 p.m. I got a dinner reservation at
9
9:30,
p.m.
so we'll be good to go. Yeah, a few more minutes. Yeah, thanks, Brent. Yeah. So last few minutes,
yes,
guys.
I think Yasir had a question about the hotkeys. When you are using DAS, you have the option to configure your hotkeys the way you want it. I basically have 3 different tiers of hotkeys where, depending on the confidence I have on a trade, I take different risk. Not every trade is created equal, so I would basically use different hotkeys for different tiers, like different setups and different tier sizing that I want to go in. I like what Ryan says. The market will kick you in the face at the top of the ladder.
Yes.
Yeah, it
absolutely. That's right. And I can tell you, I've been there many times. It sucks. You don't want to be stupid enough to go there. So a lot of us have. Yeah. Let's see. What did I miss here? AJC, would I have shorted Meta at 620? Yeah, this is a decent setup. Pushed up. So firstly, it broke out of this level, 620 area. Went back to retest. It did this hammer. So the new low would have been the entry for me. Stop right above it and then trail the price down. I didn't even look at that. Wow. That happened 20 minutes ago. Yeah, good call out. Something I would definitely look at. Cool. Division V, yeah, be careful with options. Just because you have a smaller account size doesn't mean you should trade options. That's actually more risky because just on the spread, it'll eat up your account. Be careful with it. You get a lot of buying power with options. You get a lot of leverage. Think of it as leverage, and leverage goes both ways. So please be careful.
Yeah, you can blow up your account, guys, if you're not careful about your size.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Cool. All right, what's moving? Look at that. Apple was interesting, huh? Anybody still holding this Apple thing from 40 minutes ago? Did a pullback, found some buyers, and then dumped down again. I think a few guys you were saying that you're in it, right? There you go. Yeah, that's good. And Tesla as well from that 400 area. We've been talking about a few times. Still going. Nice setup. Oh man, so many trades. Anyways. Cool. Wow, Nvidia is just getting more and more in a tighter zone, it looks like. Look at these last few candles on the 5 minute. They're just getting tighter and tighter.
Yeah.
It's really just it's in a happy place. It doesn't want to go anywhere.
142, I think 140. And that's what you call as buyers and sellers are fighting with each other. They're not even 1 cent matters for Nvidia. It's even after that volume that it's been trading, like every single minute it's trading around like 500,000 shares or 600,000 shares. It's still not able to move the price of a stock. And that the whole reason behind that is the balance between the buyers and sellers. And usually you want to be a part of the trade when you find an imbalance and not the balance. And that's where if you have an imbalance on like one side, if you see a domination in buyers or you want to see a domination in sellers, that's when you want to participate.
Mm-hmm.
I think now I see Nvidia is dominating on the seller side.
Nice,
I think now it goes to 141 or something.
Yep. Cool. Matsi, the stocks I watch every day are the Mag 7 and AMD, so just 8 tickers. That's all there is. Swing trading, no, not for me. Not yet. Okay, a couple of quick questions here. I'll answer them before going. Google, well, if it gets to a level, I'll look at it. For now, it's just weak. What else? AMD. Same thing. If it gets to a level, it's good. We can see how it just rejects from these levels so nicely. So nice and easy there. Mm-hmm. Greco, you got the Apple trade. Congratulations. Well done.
What did Apple do? Oh, Apple sold off.
Yeah, shorted like 40 minutes ago, and yeah, nice. Yeah. All right. Adding contracts. How about we talk about adding contracts tomorrow, huh? It's the end of the hour now.